Ah, yes, Peacekeepers. I remember Peacekeepers quite well because it actually reminds me of another game. But, will this guy give us history on it? What about it, Titan? Tell me about this place.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
You didn't tell me anything about this place. Peacekeeper is basically a world where all of the, enemies will turn into treasure, just like how it was for the rest of the realms. But Peacekeeper is basically where, everyone for the dragons to keep peace would be. This is where, the fighter dragons would be. Of course, they kind of got overrun by Gnorc treasures that are very easy to get rid of. So you might notice these cannons right here. You can actually move these cannons yourself if you nudge up against them, if I can do it. If you nudge up against them and move the analog stick, you can move it anywhere you want. And if you breathe fire on it, it will fire a cannonball. Cannonballs are going to be utilized in this place very well. And even though these guys look like they're made of metal, they are not an... Oi! That's not nice at all. Why would you moon me? That's rather rude. I'm glad I'm killing these Gnorcs. They're mean and rather rude. So, let's go around here. Seriously, it looks like they have the metal texture on them. So it looks like they're immune to fire, but they're not. You can breathe fire on these guys just fine, and you will be able to do it. So, let's grab this, and we have another balloonist right here who will take us to the next world. But first things first, we obviously need to take care of this home world. So, let's free Magnus. That's an awesome name.
Hi, Spyro.
Hi, Clancy
the
Brown.
Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
That masculine voice with then going, feed him lots of butterflies, really does, kind of lessen that guy's impact. Oh well. So, let's go up over this way now and burn down all of the tents because these guys are assholes that like to moon me. Oh wow, he intercepted the cannonball. That's nice. Right? So, as you can see right over there, there is another type of chest right there. That is a reinforced chest. The only thing that will blow those open are cannons. And don't worry, in this game, you just have to get it in the vicinity of it, and it will automatically fire and aim right at the cannon. At the box. So, let us go that one. And is that far enough? Yes, it is. So, don't touch the purple ooze. It's bad for you. Even though purple is indeed a color, it is bad in this case. Right, so, grab that. Almost fell off. And grab the other chests. Fine. Alright. Now comes an annoying part that I hate doing. We're going to be going up over this way. Oh, right. I forgot to set it up, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, we could already end up going to the boss for this place. This is the boss for this place right here. I guess we have enough dragons to do it. I think that portal it only activates when you have a certain number of dragons. The problem I have is that since I'm getting all the dragons right now, because you do not need to actually have to backtrack in this game, you can simply just go straight through it. I don't know the actual totals to activate these bosses. I'll probably put them on screen for you guys, but as a result, though, I don't really know. And great. Now I gotta go all the way around. Are those jackalopes? Yeah, they're jackalopes, actually. The jackalopes have the... Oh, no, those are deer. They look like jackalopes from far away. I guess it's because their ears look like horns. They have the same, sound effect that, the sheep have. Interesting. As you can no doubt tell, enemies will end up having, different... what should I call it? They have different... Oh, I want that... They have different, animals. I can't
Well done, Spyro! Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny!
What's my destiny?
I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure!
Is that my destiny? My destiny sucks! I was going almost Bentley on that one. Give me that egg! Now! I want scrambled eggs! Oh, jeez. Fell right into the water. Thieves! Give me the egg! Oh, come on, I lost 2? Oh, that laugh. Toad, you're gonna die. There's a reason why I didn't main you inside of, Mario Kart 64. That was actually something that I didn't know about until I was doing more research on this game, just for the 2nd anniversary. Oh, come on. Where is... There he is. Come on. No, don't laugh at me. Die. And give me your egg. Strange how small these dragon eggs are, especially considering what comes out of them. Heck, I'm still considered a runt dragon, still a kid. And I don't even look like I would come out of that egg that size. That's why they ended up, oh jeez, no! I'm dead. Pretty much if you end up falling into a pit or anything like that, you will instantly end up dying no matter what. So that sucked for me. I tried to jump, but I didn't jump high enough, I suppose. Right? I keep on trying to instinctively, oh come on. I keep on instinctively trying to hit the L1 and R1 button in order to get the camera to change, because I'm so instinctive on using that for the camera. Alright, so we're going to try again. Drop down. And there. That's how we get up here, guys. I just showed you guys how to drown. With style. As he lies to himself. In the meantime, here's the flight for this area, so we're going to be coming back here later, but for right now, we need to get more treasure. Into where one of the chests is over here, and honestly, it's probably my most hated one in this game, for the simple fact that I have to do precise jumping for it. Die. Seriously, they look like jackalope from far away. I never realized that, and I better burn down these tents, because there might be Gnorcs inside them. Burn down all the tents. No Gnorcs. No Gnorcs. No Gnorc, and no Gnorc. Okay. So we're good. We have no Gnorcs mooning me. This time. Unlike last time. Which was annoying. Alright, so at our highest jump. And fly on over. And manage to make that good. I was about to say. So let us grab the treasure that's inside here. And we should be done with this area. Alright, and grab. And open up the box. And grab the remaining treasure. That should be not enough, so we are missing some treasure. Oh boy, it starts now. In this game, I always find that, well, really in this series in general, I always end up missing where some treasure is. And it's just so annoying. So let's go and find that treasure real quick. Ah, it's over here. It's in the one area I didn't go to. Of course. Of course. But this should be all the treasure, and it is. So 200 out of 200, check the inventory, and we have everything done for the homeworld of Peacekeepers. So let's go on to another stage, but I'm going to start up another session real quick, so give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Sorry about that. So let us continue on now with Dry Canyon. Oh, I can already feel my mouth being dry with the name such as that. So flying on in. And coming in for a landing. Just so you know, not every single level actually has that little, how should I put it? A little aerial sweep in. There are a few levels to pay attention to that actually don't for some odd reason. I don't know why they don't, but, change of pace. Anyway, in this place, actually, we're going to go and find the thief that's right over here. But first, I got to kill these Gnorcs out before they shoot me. Now, one thing, I remember I ended up saying that, the Peacekeeper homeworld ends up reminding me of something. I have no idea why it reminds me of this, because it's not even remotely similar. Oh, come on. It's not even remotely similar. Whenever I come to this world, I'm reminded of the 2004 Atari and Melbourne House Transformers game. For some odd reason. And I can pick out the area why. It's because the cliff sides and everything remind me of the first level, I believe it was in the Amazon, that you can go to, and there's a canyon area that you have to jump across to get to the top of the mountain, and when you get to the top, you'll fight your first heavy unit. I don't know why the Peacekeeper homeworld and this, mainly it's this level and the Peacekeeper homeworld itself that remind me of that, but whenever I do, I always get the hankering to end up playing that game, which is weird. So, to get rid of that hankering, we're going to talk to Conan.
Thank you for releasing me.
My god, the barbarian has that high pitch of a voice? Who knew? Alright, so let's go across the way now. Watch out for these guys with their guns, which is why I totally went into that shot, just as planned. And vultures! And meanwhile, that Gnorc is showing how to not use a bird and how to not be a bird keeper. Don't worry, I put that bird and the Gnorc out of its misery. So, let's go up this way. And I'll grab another Gnorc right there, so bop. And die. And let's go over this way, and more fried chicken. And there is our first of the pink gems that are pretty much worth 25. They're a very rare type of gem, to say the least. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I actually, during the time in which I was setting up recording sessions, I ended up deciding I wanted to grab myself a bite to eat. So, yeah. God dang it, I need to stop doing that with the camera. Camera is not L1 and R1, Roxas. Stop thinking it is. Alright, now, is it possible? I don't think it is. No, I can't. So we're going to be gliding up to right there by going over this way. So jump up over here and climb on up. And jump over the bullet this time. And I still went the wrong way. Oh well, we'll just go over this way for right now because it's kind of off the beaten path, so it helps. Just grabbing treasure. I can see why they sort of got rid of these chests because it seemed kind of redundant, I guess, that you'd have to jump to get them, but I don't know. I still kind of like their design. Oh well, I'm just weird like that. Die, bird. Die, bird. Die. Everything dies around Spyro. Like I said, I'm like Kirby, only I don't eat my people, I burn them alive. Whether I eat them remains to be seen. Oh, I hate the placement of this enemy because you could still end up careening right off the edge. I hate the placement of that enemy so much. Well, let's go inside here and get another dragon. This time, it's Ivor, or Ivor.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
Does this have to do with my destiny?
Yeah, one thing I have to say is, I think Insomniac were going with something like a deep storytelling sort of thing with Spyro, but eventually it just ended up getting dropped. It got brought back with the Legend of Spyro series, which I've actually yet to try at this point. Link's Paradox and I are curious, and so we probably will end up doing that eventually for the Scarlet Equinox channel, because both of us are curious. Link's Paradox has never played past the third game. I've played, as of now, I'm a little bit into A Hero's Tale, which is already a lot better gameplay-wise than, you know, the last Spyro game that ended up coming out on a console after Insomniac left. Ooh, boy, that thing was a glitched mess. Especially when you can end up T-stancing and I can replicate it. That's not a good sign. Ow! I forgot that explosion actually hurts you. Huh. My mistake. Oh well. Where are the enemies to the fodder so that I can end up, you know, getting back my health? In the meantime, let's go over this way. And I'm going to go back that way in a second because I need to actually get the key, because on the stone over there is where that thing is, but let's talk to Boris.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Technically, you should have been born to fly, but you're a bit of a runt. So, you gotta make do with what you have, right? So, let's glide over this way, and he is correct about, you know, it rewarding you, because it means we're gonna be getting ourselves another thing and die. Right, and grab that. The thing? Okay, good, since I don't have sparks with me. Right, and jump up and glide over this way. Drop down. And here is the next of the dragons. I believe this is actually the last dragon for Dry Canyon. So, Maximos.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled, with a pinch of salt.
Birds. And grab the key. Yay! Keys! Oh geez! No! Go! Good thing for checkpoints! And good thing I have never actually gotten a game over in the first Spyro game, and if I do, there is something terribly, terribly wrong with me. Seriously, if I get a game over somehow in the first Spyro game, I am a very bad person. I mean, if it's your first time playing, I can see where you can end up getting a game over, because there are certain things that, you know, first time players will end up always doing that. And I'm not saying, like, I'm perfect or anything. I'm just pretty much saying, though, that this game is really easy. So, in my case, seeing as how I've played Spyro games a lot before, I shouldn't get a game over. If I do, I'm gonna add another game onto the Summer of Shit. I already did it because of me dying in Egg Fleet. And oh boy, actually the moment right after that, I searched up the game and bought it. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. So, let us now go over this way so we can finish up this level. So, treasure. Give me all of that. And jump up and go over this way to where the chests are. Good, I made it. And let us open them up. So give me treasure. Give me treasure. I love treasure. Treasure's good. Alright, so this might be all the remaining treasures unless I screwed up somehow. Which looks like I didn't. No, I did not! So, instead of going to the exit level, we're just going to hit start and exit the level because, you know, that'd take too long. So, that takes care of that place. So let's go on to the next area, which I believe is Cliff Town. Which actually has something interesting that I need to talk about for it, but I digress. So, into Cliff Town.